Hello YouTube! Welcome to our third tutorial that will be on two ways and on two videos because it's very huge. And here's the text effect that we are going to be doing. Its name is Star Text Effect. At first, I will give you some things that I will put the link in the description. It's the garnet font that I will be using, the gradient that have the columns over here, and the metal mesh patterns, and here it is that we'll be using, the brushed steel metal, and the space dust too. At first, we go to File, Open, and open the brushed steel metal texture over here. Click Open. Now we'll define it as a pattern. Go to Edit, Define Pattern, and click OK over here. Then we'll begin in our document. Go to File, New. We'll make it with width of 1920 by height of 1080 and resolution of 72, and click OK. Now we'll put that background, that's the space dust. I'm going to my desktop, space dust, and pin it to Photoshop. Let's resize it at the same size of our document. And here we go. We're going to create another, we're going to rasterize that space dust layer by right click here and rasterize type. Double click to open the blend options. Apply a pattern overlay. Set the blend mode of it to overlay. And the patterns, which is here the mesh metal, I will be using here. And to add it to your Photoshop, go to that setting over here, load patterns, and choose metal mesh patterns pack 1 by Axtron, and its name is pat 5, and click load. After it, we'll use this and make like this and click OK. We've got that awesome background over here. Let's create our font. At first, we select our text tool and go to that A over here, and this is our character. If it's not visible to you, go to Window and choose the character over here. Let's open it. Our font will be Garnet. I will be uploading it in the description as we had said. Set it to bold. Its size will be 250 points with a spacing of 100, and we are going to set the color to 1E for D6E and click OK. Let's type our text. I am going to type MYD. Resize the layer. Click Shift to keep up the proportions, and that go to resize for me. And click that check mark over here. Go to our Move tool. Click Ctrl A and choose the second and the fifth one over here, and then click Ctrl D to deselect. We're going to duplicate our layer 2 times by clicking Ctrl G and Ctrl J another time. Here we got the text copy and our original text. We'll set the fill of the text copy to 0 and go to our original text and double click it to open the blend options. Go to Bevel and Emboss, set the style to Stroke Emboss, and set the technique to Chisel Hard. Set our size to 10 pixels and set the glass contour over here to this one, which name is Cone Inverted, and check the anti-aliased over here. Set the highlight mode to Vivid Light of color E8 EBF0 and click OK. The shadow mode will set it as default on multiply and change the color to 08324B and click OK. Now we're going to contour. Set our contour to that one here, and its name is Ring, and check the anti-aliased over here. Go to Stroke, set the size to 7 pixels and set the fill type to gradient. We are going to upload a custom gradient over here that we click that arrow here and go to that setting, set load gradients. That Chrome file is in 6000 gradients for Photoshop. I'm going to open it and take the chromes out of it. Select it and click load. After, we are going to choose the stovepipe 155B, and here it is. We are going to set the style to reflected, and that's all. I think that we'll add an angle of 19 degrees that created that outer stroke awesome line around our text, and click OK. Let's go to the copy of the text, the first copy, and open its blend options. Go to bevel and emboss, set the technique to chisel hard and gloss contour to rounded steps, and this is the rounded steps here. Here is its name. Check the anti-aliased name, set the highlight mode to vivid light, and change the color to E2FFFF, and here we go. Set the contour, just enable the anti-aliased over here. We are going to apply satin, set the blend mode to overlay with color of C1FFE8, and click OK. Set the angle to 0 degrees and the distance to 35 with size of 70, and the contour, set that contour to that one which name is ring doubled. Now click OK. In the blend option of the second copy of the text, that MYD copy 2 or text copy 2, open its blend options, go to bevel and emboss, set the technique to chisel hard and the size to 40 with an angle of 65, and uncheck the use global light and attitude of 65. Sorry, that hasn't done here. We have unchecked the global light. Set the glass contour to that one which name is Gaussian, and select the anti-aliased. Set the highlight mode to vivid light with color of EFE6D2, and click OK. Now on our contour, set it to half, that one which name is half round, and check the anti-aliased over here. We're going to apply a satin, set the blend mode to vivid light, and set the color with color of 2FFFC7, and click OK. Set the distance to 28 pixels with size of 35, and set the contour to Gaussian, and it's that one, and click OK. Now let's select control and click the copy of MYD or copy 2 or text copy 2 that we created that underline. Create a new layer under it and move it here under it. Set our foreground color to 081F30 with background color to white. Now go to filter, render, and go to clouds. Yes, we put in here. We are going to rename our layer with texture. Okay, now select Ctrl D to deselect our text. Go now to filter, pixelate, and choose crystallize. Set the cell size to 32, that it gives us that good crystallizing over here. Go again to filter gallery, and select the brush strokes. We are going to select first accented edges. Set the edge width of 2 and edge brightness of 50 with smoothness of 5 and click OK. That we got that cracks over here, and what else, they are bright, and we are going to lower their brightness now. Go to filter gallery again, and at the brush strokes select angled strokes. Set the direction balance to 55 and the stroke length to 18. Set the sharpness to 7 and click OK. That we got that black cracks around the brightness over here. Now we'll go to filter, sharpen, and set smart sharpen. Now we're going to set the amount to 185 with radius of 13.5. Set the reduce noise to 10, whatever you're in Photoshop CC. If you are in Photoshop CS5, that will not be visible over here. And at the remove, select that Gaussian blur over here. Now we got that one over here. Click OK. It will render over here. I'm going to fast forward until it finishes the render and come back with you. Here we are back. We're going to set the blend options of the texture to soft light. Now we're going to control and to select our MYD copy tool or text copy tool, whatever you click, and by this change the foreground color to 1A, 1A, 1A and click OK. Create a layer on top of them all and rename it as noise. Go to filter, render, and we'll add clouds again. Yeah, it will make like this, and then click Ctrl D. Now we'll go to filter gallery, but this time we're going to texture and grain. Set our intensity to 20 and the contrast to 20 and grain types to sprinkles, and that will give us the noise over here and click OK. We are going to set that noise layer blend mode to soft light with an opacity of 50%. It gives us that thing around here. We are going to click shift and select from noise to our text, but we are not going to select the background. Now click Ctrl G to make a group and rename it as text. We are going to duplicate it by clicking Ctrl J. Now make our text invisible. On our text copy, we're going to click Ctrl E to merge them. And here we got our text. I wish that the first part of our start tutorial you've liked it, and I'm going to complete it by the second part on MYD Productions. Please like and subscribe to upload the second part for the video. And thank you.